Okay, and we continue with part 3 of Lively's text messages. There are probably going to be a couple more parts, to be fair. There are a lot of text messages that have been unsealed. As I've said in previous video, some of them we will have already seen in whether it be in a complaint somewhere or in a different a different exhibit that wasn't sealed. But we'll still go through them because there could be additional messages or the complete context. Okay, so this is messages between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, 17th of May 2023. Lively, just text Ange this also. We'll show you both ways, but beanie is much sexier. It's the look. Feels TV without, especially with a crop top in the snow. It justifies the rest of the skin. Okay. And also is a girl I would check out walking down the street because it washes the effort off the rest of the look. Okay, Justin just reacted, loved that message. Okay. This is Ange Giannetti and Blake Lively. On the same day, 17th of May, we're going to see the messages. Oh, this is great. We'll show you both ways, but beanie is much sexier. So she's saying sexy to Ange Giannetti. Feels TV without, especially with crop top in the snow. It justifies the rest of the skin. And also, as a girl, I would check out walking down the street because it washes the effort off the rest of the look. On my way to set. Giannetti. Okay, we'll be there in 5 minutes. We probably don't have time to shoot one clean, just in case. Lively, I agree, a trailer moment. I think this is hot. Oh, she uses hot as well. So, sexy and hot have been used by Blake Lively. But you look at me. Oh, God. This is March 29th, 2023. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. Okay, Justin. Morning, how you feeling today? Lively. You're so kind to check in. It's strep. I just got the results this morning, but after a day of antibiotics, feel like a different person. Still sick, but back on my feet. Couldn't be happier. And then she edited that a little. Okay, Justin, antibiotics are mini miracles. Lively. I can't imagine life without them. What did people do? It's crazy. Well, people died, actually. Lively. Yeah, Justin actually says that. I didn't read ahead. Justin actually said that. They died. Well, that was dark. Lol. How do you feel about Ken Reid? Don't want to push yourself too much. Also, have another tape to send, but don't think he's the guy. Lively laughed that they died. Of course she did. Justin, meeting Redacted today and an actor named Redacted who Sony likes. He's pretty. Okay. Yeah, so Lively was actually telling the truth that message was because Justin in his 56.1 statements, Wayfarer in their 56.1 statement said that it was Lively who said that, and Lively said, well, actually, no, it was Justin. And that's true, in fairness. Lively, I'm happy to do it Friday, but if you want extra time to find the guy, I'm happy to wait. Baldoni, Redacted is his name. Still waiting on Redacted to read. My gut is we do it Friday, and chances are we will do another read when you get back. So happy you're feeling better. There are some amazing gut health protocols that help after antibiotics I can send you if you're interested, but I'm sure you have a ton of that stuff. Lively, please. Literally just off with the doctor now about that. This is my second round of antibiotics this month, so my body is all out of whack. Justin, I'll send shortly. Would you want to do 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and I can book you 30 minutes or an hour? My gift, either way. Booked it for 7:30 if that works for you with your permission. I'll give her your, I'm guessing, details, and she can call you then. Lively, perfect, thank you. Sorry, been on Zooms. Thank you so much. Baldoni, thumbs up and heart. Lively, do you mind passing along her number? I want to be sure she's not waiting on me. Okay. So that'd be Jennifer Benson. That would be the specialist, the nutritionist that, Justin is clearly telling Blake Lively, she's a nutritionist that can help you with, he's effectively suggesting prebiotics and probiotics because of the effect repeated antibiotic use has on the gut flora. Lively framed that as she works with people for weight loss, so therefore he wanted me to secretly, deal with her to lose weight. It's quite clear from this conversation what they were intending, what Justin Baldoni was intending. He talks about antibiotic use. And he actually asked Lively, do you want me to put you in touch with someone? And she's, yeah, please. Oh, God. You get frustrated after a while with this stuff. Okay, so this is Brandon Sklenar and Blake Lively, 24th of May, 2024. So Sklenar, hey, sorry for the delay. And he sends something. And he sends something else. Loved an audio message. No problem at all. Thanks for getting that in there. I deeply loathe shitty, obvious ADR lines. I meant to be doing some ADR at a studio in Santa Barbara in a few weeks. Lively, yeah, TBD on that. Sklenar, I thought so. Lively sends an emoji with a zipped mouth. Sklenar, thank you. Praying hands. Lively, you'll be busy in Dallas instead. I'm becoming pimp adjacent. Put on a short little skirt and get on that corner, Sklenar. Because I'm not selling this movie on him. And then I have no what the fuck is that? CBB's a man in a dress. Okay. Lively. He's really good in it. I made sure of it. But he's an abuser and it shouldn't be centered on him, regardless of the process. I hope your show gives you space to hustle, especially once it comes out. Week 2 will be a time that it will get especially heated for you. Just something to think about and maximize. Actually, footage of me texting you right now. Sklenar, I'm working on it. They're particularly shitty about that, but I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen. It would be a crime not to ride that momentum. Always that. What momentum? Lively, it would be. Get Warren on that. It's what they do. Sklenar, on it. Lively, bank some beforehand, and maybe there's something you can do in Austin too. It doesn't really matter. The impact will be evergreen, but as someone whose show kept me from every opportunity outside of it, I look back now and see how shitty that was and how I could have, along with my team, pushed harder to make space for the few moments I needed during production to honor the work I did outside of it. They feel like you owe them, so they tend to attempt to dim your light so you don't outgrow them, and it is the opposite effect than they intend. It makes you resent them and want to get out. If they just made space for you to do the work you needed in a way that worked for everyone, you would be indebted and grateful. At least that was my experience on my show. It was all of ours. Sklenar. Thankfully, we only have 7 eps left. It was only meant to be the 8, and they added 7 more as soon as we started the first 8. I don't think they're talking about Heath or Baldoni at this point. I think they're talking about something else. Sklenar, no more shows after this. That's for damn sure. I'm on for the 14th to the 16th in Texas. Let's do this. Lively, yes, Queen. If you're going to go back to LA, you can ride with me and my baby boy. Sklenar, I will be. I have a birthday in Santa Barbara on Sunday. Lively, I have Father's Day in LA with R and the kids, so we'll leave early Sunday. And because Justin speaks to my dead father often, maybe he can help let him know that I'm in LA for Father's Day. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sklenar, perfect. What time are you thinking on Sunday? Lively, I don't know. Early, like 7 or 8, depending on flight time to LA. It'll be quicker because private. Do you have a time you need to be there by? The screening isn't until 10 p.m. on Saturday night, and I'm going to sit through. You should see it then and not watch before. Sklenar, I will. That's perfect. I can do that. 7 to 8 is great. Safe to assume it will be your cut? Lively, yes. So he knew. He knew. Lively, but just in his email today saying he took some things from my cut, so I felt acknowledged and can move forward, and he's locking his cut before the bake-off. Sklenar, wow. Lively, he's batshit. He wasn't authorized to watch my cut yet, but went into the Avid to watch and then to take things from it. What the fuck is she telling? I don't believe what she's telling Sklenar. He wasn't authorized to watch my cut. He hadn't watched her cut. And he didn't take things from her cut. She had to put some of his cut back in because it tested so badly with audiences. That's terrible. Sklenar, well, it will still be yours in the end. Lively, it won't be a Frankenstein cut. It will be his or mine in their entirety. Sklenar, thank God, it'll be yours. Well, he sounds like a bit of a cunt as well, to be honest. Sklenar, I can't believe he did that. I mean, I can. He's definitely scrambling. Also, totally fucking himself for any future work. Lively, oh, you don't know the first of it. Yeah, the crazy thing is, I would have continued to let him take credit for everything. He could have been handed a career. He would have been fucked on his next job, but he would have at least would have been a big success, and he'll still hit. But the word is out, and I've been protecting it from getting out because all I want to do is focus on the work and not be pulled into the fucking mess they make. But they wreak havoc everywhere they go, and everyone sees it. Then they come to me. He said something hushed to you on set at Root, but I didn't hear the rest. He said, "Oh man, I have something to tell you, but I'll probably get cancelled for saying it. You can't say anything on the set anymore." Do you remember that? Sklenar, I do vaguely remember that. I don't know. I don't even remember if he told me. Lively, he was always trying to rope everyone into his messiness. Sklenar, I'm so baffled by his lack of foresight, especially given his TED Talks and podcasts and books. Lively, I mean, they all make perfect sense. He's running from something gnarly and hiding and all that. Sklenar, it does make perfect sense. Some Tom Ridley shit. The fuck? I mean, the question I have is, was all of this said before or after Blake Lively put a good word in with James Gunn? Timing is everything. Okay. Jenny Slate and Blake Lively, the 5th of January to 6th of January 2024. Slate, hi, I hear the shoot is up and running next week. I'm flying from Los Angeles to New York on 15th of January. See you the next day. So I'm glad to be seeing you soon. Feeling a muted sense of blech about returning to that set, but it's going to be fine. Are you okay? Lively, you're coming into a different set. So much to catch up on. You'll find it perfectly professional and sterile and lovely. Slate, I want to know everything. I'm so glad to hear this. Okay. Jenny Slate and Blake Lively, 14th of January. Blake, excited to have you back. I think you'll enjoy it this time. And you don't need to hug anyone is the best part. Slate, how wonderful. Lively, and he won't touch you. Or shouldn't. I don't think he or Jamie will. Slate, did more discussion happen in those months off? Lively, my God. Slate, and how have you felt? Lively, so much to fill you in on. Solid, it's a professional set and we're getting good work. Slate, I'm so glad. I'm so curious to hear anything you've got to share. And then she sends something. Okay. Josh Greenstein and Blake Lively, 23rd of April to the 24th of April 2024. Lively, hey, this trailer lands so much better to me. There are a few tweaks I think we need, but overall, I think it's very close and feels exciting. I have a little bit of work to do as well to try and get us to that song. Because of the history, it's not likely. I think there's a much better poster to be had. Would love to see some other options. I just got the one. All in all, very positive feelings, and I definitely more than ever feel that we need that touch, killing me softly teaser. Set the stage for the cool, the sex, the romance, the drama, the fun, the love triangle, and the quality. And a teaser really helps to eventize the film and the full trailer release. I can try to take a crack at the teaser, but if someone else can, even better. I can help to guide the trailer house as to where they might find the shots if they want. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Also, I started with Justin's editor Una yesterday. It's going well. Sean is editing next up. Why is Sean Levy fucking editing? Oh, is he might be editing Deadpool. I may have jumped the gun there. Sean is editing next up. I keep popping in to help them with DP. Right, so she was interfering with Deadpool too. We have to lock that tomorrow for our preview set. So Sean offered to come in and hang for an hour and let us pick his brain, which is invaluable. Okay, so Sean Levy was actually tinkering with this film as well. Una wanted to get the green light first, so she's not in a bad position, understandably. So please let me know if I'm good to let him informally pop over. I'm lucky to have the best people in my life who just want to help me do the best I can do and achieve the highest success possible. And thank you again for all your support in making this movie the best it can be. I really, really appreciate it. So does everyone in my orbit. I think we have a success because of you believing in it and in me. Thank you from the bottom of my cold, cold heart. Let me know either way, re Sean. He's next door to us today and tomorrow, so I just want to let him know if he's okay to pop in ever. Josh Greenstein, you are good to go with your editor Friday. Lively, amazing, thank you. Okay. People who we don't know on here. Device owner name not available. Sender recipient name not available. That has been Taylor Swift so far. And Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, 23rd of April 2024. I finally gotten to get in the edit alone. No Justin. I'm going to make this movie great, successful, if it's the last thing I do. They sent me a trailer. I'd love to know what you think. I can change it. I'm just curious your reaction as someone who knows pop culture better than anyone, and also as someone who's read this book. Right, so Taylor Swift is in this. Has she read the book? And is the pop culture a dig because Justin Baldoni said he doesn't know pop culture very well? Don't be thrown by your song. They went out on a limb and kept it, which is cheating because it imbues everything with such gravity and quality. I'm torn. Obviously, your feelings decide it. Why is Taylor Swift getting so much commentary in this? Your feelings decide it. Why? Obviously, your feelings decide it. But if you were open to it, on one hand, fuck them forever. On the other, I want this movie to work, and your song hits the main artery. Song variable aside, would love to know what you think. Please show Trav too. Would love his opinion. Why the fuck is Travis Kelce getting a say in this? Everyone got to have an opinion on this fucking edit that Blake Lively did, but Justin Baldoni. That is absolutely insane. Matt D, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, Lucy Damon, Matt Damon, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively. 17th of May 2024. Hey Matt and Lucy. If the offer is still open to watch the movie, pics would work great. Easiest way is to log into Blake's account whenever you're ready. If you text her, she can give you the log and code and you're in. Who is this? This is from Ryan Reynolds. And again, this is such a zero pressure ask. We know how important family time is when we're up in redacted. So no worries either way. We'd love to get your well-earned point of view. And if your girls want to see it on the big screen at B's Family and Friends screening, Saturday at 6 p.m., they're obviously most welcome. This movie has been one of the all-time zingers on and off set. One day we'll make a movie about the movie. So she pissed off that Popcorn Planet did the documentary first. And we can't wait to tell you all about it. The stories are already finding their place in the pantheon of legendary Hollywood insanity. We're about to be off for at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years, maybe forever. Let's play pickleball. Then Blake pipes up. Blake here, adding more zeros to the pressure. Thank you for even considering it. It's not a bad movie, so who knows? You just may enjoy some of it. Be warned, it covers domestic violence in key places. Just want you to be sure you know. This movie nearly killed me. The director / co-star / producer / financier / head of studio, yes, all one person, had zero experience. That's not true. That's not true. That's... I mean, at this point, right, Justin Baldoni had actually directed at least 2 films. Do you know how many films Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively directed combined? The sum total of their experience as a director was? 0. Neither of them have ever been a director. And yet they're sitting here talking about how inexperienced Justin Baldoni is. Oh my God. The good news is he also has no taste and an enormous ego. Are we still talking about Justin or Ryan? But only because he's in a cult and believes he's our century's prophet. I wish even one of those things was hyperbole. Anyway, juicy stuff. I told him on day 1, after so much shit had already gone down. I don't need anything from you. I don't need you to guide me or make me feel good. I got me. What I need from you is I just need you not to make me feel like shit. That's it. I've got the rest. And that became true. What I didn't anticipate was having to do everything in this movie. Oh my God. I rewrote the entire script. I directed every actor. The DP was coming to me when he couldn't get anything from him. So way too often. Then after all this, Justin wouldn't bring me into the edit. He had no idea what he had because he didn't author any of it. This is lies. They gave me 10 days to scrape together an edit to complete with an edit he's been making since July. I've been asleep about an hour and a half each night because that's obviously not enough time, so I've been just gunning it. We're in a bake-off now, which will happen in 12 days. This weekend screening is my chance to get the first and only feedback on my cut before the bake-off. Anyway, it's all the drama. That was the headline of the gossip. Not even the good stuff. Way too much info. And like Ryan said, zero pressure. I mean, you just dumped all out on him and then you're like, yeah, but no pressure. Except the pickleball part. There's significant pressure there. Then Lucy Damon responds, we'd love to watch your movie tomorrow. I'm so sorry you had such an awful experience doing the job you love. We're around all weekend for pickleball. Are you guys? And then it's redacted. Matt Damon. We'll give you any help we can. And if this experience hasn't totally destroyed your soul, Blake, you should come and direct your next movie at Artists Equity. We're kind of like a cult, but really nice one. Lively, where do I sign? Matt Damon. I'm looking forward to seeing his work. Lively. I can get it on your pics, but politically, it's cleanest if you just log into mine. She was just letting people log in and access this movie whenever she wanted, like the parts of the movie. If you have any sense of when you'll watch it, whenever you know, I'll just have to call you with login and two-factor code. Lucy, of course, we're happy to watch and hopefully be helpful. Let's talk tomorrow. Blake, politically, because this man is also the head of the studio, fuck my life. Sony is distributing and looking for every reason not to use his cut. Then she says, thank you so much. Lucy, Damon, it's insane the power this guy has had with no experience to back him. Blake, it's all his cult and it's all his cult money and backing. Wild stuff. Lucy, like Matt said, artist equity from now on. No need for weird cult money. Ryan, several weeks before shooting and right after Blake had given birth to our son, this guy called our trainer, Don, and asked, how much do you think Blake will weigh in 2 weeks? Don got very Long Island all of a sudden, and Justin backtracked. He said, I'm only asking because I have to carry her in the scene and I have low bone density. Lucy, sorry, but what the actual fact? He's dead. Blake, it was actually 2 weeks before. When I pressed even further, he said he needed to train to adjust his bone density because, to circle back, he has low bone density. He also told me last year that he speaks to my father often. He hopes I don't mind. My father died 3 years ago. Lucy, what? I'm fascinated by this creep. I think you should make a movie about this guy. Lively, I literally already have the name of my dog. Lights, cult, action. I mean, there's nothing about the verse scene. There's nothing about sexy. There's nothing about hot. What happened to the things that made her uncomfortable? She's just whinging about, oh, he said he talked to my father and he asked my trainer about my weight. Ryan, right? I've never seen anything like it. Seriously? A malignantly vain, sociopathic feminist with almost no sense of boundaries or shame. I cannot believe he hasn't gone to jail or returned to the sun. Jesus. The overreactions to really trivial miscommunications is absolutely insane. These people are insufferable. Okay. Sender not available and Blake Lively. I'm guessing this is going to be Taylor Swift. 19th of May, 2024. By the way, this is Blake. By the way, I have so much to tell you. The author Colleen reached out to me because Justin is on an internal smear campaign, trying to get his edit through. She was horrified. So he went for dinner with Colleen Hoover, said how much he was struggling with Blake Lively, and that's an internal smear campaign. She was horrified and reached out on her own to talk to me. Turns out he fucking lied. She's not Baha'i. I haven't seen anywhere that Justin said that Colleen Hoover was Baha'i. I've never even seen the suggestion anywhere that Colleen Hoover was Baha'i. Turns out she's not Baha'i, never has been. She's not friends with him at all. She actually hates him. She was his safety net all along. What? Meanwhile, he shut her out and wouldn't include her in anything and told her she had no voice or value, yet paraded her around in front of cameras for goodwill and told us that all his decisions he got pushed back on were her ideas. Wild. She flew to New York, where I screened my cut for the first time yesterday. It killed in the room. Bradley came. He watched it twice. He's been an absolute fucking hero. He has made me feel so good about the cut. Matt and Lucy Damon saw it to give notes and instead just wrote Tom Rothman to try to push my edit through without a bake-off with her. So she was trying to push it through without a screen test to see, like, oh my God. Which is also what Colleen is pushing through. It's wild and crazy times. No, what's wild is you were just trying to get your cut. You were bringing in friends and family to push through your cut, and for no one to even test Justin's. Like, never mind his, just push mine through. Swift. No one should ever get into a war of wills with you, and I'm so excited to see it. Lively. Anytime if you have free time, I'll send it to you. It's actually a fun watch now. Jesus. Okay, the next message is that's been redacted, so we can't see that. Josh Greenstein, Blake Lively, 30th of May into the 31st of May, 2024. Josh Greenstein, he's coming now, but I'm here and all good. Good news, looked at contract, your cut needs to test within 7 points of his. For Sony and Wayfarer to have mutual approval means his did 67, we just need to do 61 or above. Lively, only indefinite recommend. Top 2 boxes irrelevant. Greenstein, yep. Lively, I beat him in the F and F by 3 points, indefinite recommend already. And this cut is plussed because I had more time. Do they find out tonight? How does that work? Greenstein, I'll find out first and text you. They will find out when they get home tonight. We are emailing everyone. Lively. And then they just know what that means? Greenstein, yeah, it's going to be clear. Lively, amazing. Can't wait to wake up with this behind us. We have very exciting work to do that will pay off. Someone's got to babysit their whole crew from grabbing a tablet and voting. Lively, going to sleep. We'll check my phone. Text me, please. Greenstein, I'm on patrol. Just finished, played well. Waiting for scores. Lively, any update? Tonight's top line scores. I don't know, I'll be honest and say up front, I do not understand what this all means. Okay, top line scores, 48% excellent, 83% top 2, 62% def recommend. Scores for last screening at same location, 56% excellent, 85% top 2, 66% def recommend. From my head of research, for female under 35, I think that is, the biggest differences compared to the last screening are relationship between Ryle and Lily is down 6 points to 38%, the lowest rating of all the elements. The relationship between young Lily and young Atlas is down 6 points. There's one less flashback scene now. The drama is rated 27% lower, 27 points lower. We need to read the cards to see why. The romance is rated 18 points lower. The beginning is moving too fast by plus 5 points. The ending is moving too fast by plus 7 points. Confusion is up plus 3 points. I'm guessing this was not good for her, because then he says, we have to read the cards to see what these younger females are saying about the beginning and ending, as well as what's confusing. Lively spoke with Colleen. She feels like I do, still full steam ahead with my cut. I asked her to text you as well, so you're not taking my word for it. Also, I think it's important for them and everyone to know I'm not going to kill myself anymore for this to be in a state of limbo. So this isn't a punt of decision until the next test with the next round of scores. Colleen and I are declaring now. This is a cut. We will work to improve this cut, but Colleen said tonight, I would much rather have your cut exactly as it is to be released than his cut. Even with the lower numbers, I don't like his cuts. And you know how I feel about this? I believe this is a far better, more elevated, and most evergreen version of the film. What the fuck is evergreen? And quality to me always wins. His movie is very YA, very lifetime YA, which is why I'm sure it's resonating with younger people. That makes sense to me. I tried to wash all of the sweaty YA off the film because, to Colleen's point, this isn't a YA book. That said, I can and will get our numbers up. I love reading the booklet and the keys to the kingdom as to how to improve. This is an opportunity that Wayfarer never gave me. So I'm happy to be able to be perspective and clear about where to improve. I can't wait. I just need an editor and also to know that it's done. It's done from my perspective, from Colleen's and from Taylor's and from Sony's. Lively. I'm mortified to send you a 5-minute voice memo, but I'm about to take off and won't be able to speak for 8 hours or so. So I give you 8 hours in 5 minutes. I was so empty when we spoke this morning, and even when I text you, I wanted to better capture what I was trying to convey. I land at 4 p.m. ET. Maybe we can do a call at 5:30 ET. I should be home by then. Dying to hear the analysis. Speak soon. Greenstein. Yes, Steph. 5:30 Eastern. Sending you the cards now. And reaching out to your editor. Sent cards. Sending analysis now. Editor Alan, previous editor, not coming back. He has a wedding. He is not missing. John asking our SNL producers if we can borrow Shane, their editor, for 4 days. Deadpool editor who worked with Blake on Cut before. She loved him and he knows the movie. That would be the win. Blake, thank you so much. Bradley has someone he's reached out to as well. She's an assistant editor, but he said she's great. I followed up with Jack to send the analysis, dying to read on the plane, so I'm all caught up. When we speak, I've been going through the cards. Also, did you get my voice memo earlier? Because it doesn't show on our thread for me. Greenstein, I just saw, I haven't listened to, will do after out with Tom. Spoke to Colleen and all good. Speaking with Wayfarer today, setting final preview Wednesday. Lively. I'll be home in 10 minutes. Maybe we can push for 10 so I'm not getting out the car. So sorry. This will be less chaotic. Greenstein. Yes, let's say 2:45. Lively. Liked. Yes, let's say 2:45. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many of these messages. 3rd of July 2024, Josh Greenstein, Blake Lively. Oh, I read this earlier. Did I read this? Yeah, I read this earlier. Okay, so we'll skip that one. This is Colleen Hoover, Taryn Fisher, and Blake Lively, 19th of June, 2024. Taryn Fisher. I wish one of my best friends would send me Justin's proposal video. Jesus, are you really going to mock his proposal video to his wife? Hoover, I wish you'd learn how to Google. This video is going to be mine and Blake's inspiration for It Starts With Us. And then she laughed at her own message. Fisher, he's a sociopath. Lively, actually, and a narcissist. What a pair of nasty, catty women. Honestly, I'm so disgusted by some of these messages from some of these people. Anna Wintour and Blake Lively. 6th of August. Anna Wintour writes, Blake, that was very brave and moving film, and the rooftop scene is brilliant. Knowing how hard a situation it was for you made me especially proud of you. Oh, my love. And the gold dress, stunning. Anna. Device owner name not available. Work phone and Blake Library. Okay, so we'll have to. I'm not entirely sure who these are. 11th of June 2023. Lively. Is this about Anna Wintour again? Lively. Can you please send call sheet? And then it says work phone, so I don't know who that is. They never updated to 6:15. Anna can come at 7, but no earlier. Library. Did they give you any advanced schedule for the rest of the week or just Monday? Work phone. And I'm having to say work phone because I do not know who it is. Just Monday. Lively. Like, what are we shooting next week? No idea. Work phone. The plan right now is to keep the same order as the yellow one-liner for the week. Okay, then there's something I can't blow it up because it's just pixelated and unreadable. Work phone. Monday not cut off now in the second. Lively. Did you flag to them that they didn't correct the call sheet? Work phone. Yes, and he said they aren't updating it. And I said, but then rehearsal and HM. I can't see if that's HMU or HMJ times are wrong. And he said he'll update the people involved. I don't know why they can't just issue a new call sheet. Lively, do you mind making sure with Anne and Viv that they updated him? Work phone. Of course, I'll text them now. Viv is asking if the lashes are still on. Lively, some fell off, but most. Had they been updated? Work phone. George told them a 15-minute delay, which isn't really proper phrasing since it was never 6 a.m. I don't know why they didn't say prelim until you got home. Because I didn't understand most of that, but we're reading it. I'm guessing some of these could be some of her employees, and the names have just been redacted, possibly. Okay, this is Colleen Hoover and Blake Lively, 11th to 12th of July, 2024. Hoover, sorry at dinner. We'll call you when I'm done. My phone died. Typing this from my laptop. Just have him call me whenever. I got you. Lively, we got each other. That agent thing made me feel so crappy. Hoover, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you. She's a twat. What? Who? Lively. It's fine. I'm glad you did. Because despite his repeated disturbing behaviour and acts, I still feel bad for him. To be reminded multiple times daily that he's smearing me for asking him to not sexually or emotionally harass me. What? For making his movie better, for calling in all the favours to turn out all the biggest musicians and entertainers to contribute to making his movie better. And it's stuff like that, right? She thinks that now she's done all of this stuff, and now he's indebted to her. Oh well, I did all this stuff, and I called in all these favors, and I made your movie much bigger. And she's acting, really put out that he's not grateful or falling over himself about it. And that annoys me because he had a plan, and he had things in place, what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it. No one asked for any of this. She's imposed her vision into this movie, not his. She's just literally stomped over what he had planned. And then she's like, oh, but you're being so ungrateful about it. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot understand how she cannot see what the problem is. I can't see it. Literally, if anyone had done this to Ryan Reynolds on a Deadpool movie, all hell would have broken loose. But they feel like they have authority to just do this to other people. It's absolutely fucking mental. to lead in a marketing campaign for free. For free? Was it for free? You had maximum effort brought on. They were getting paid. I literally don't know a single thing that I've done he can smear me about. Ryan says that he should be writing me an apology and thank you letters every day. And instead, he chooses to make a monster out of me. But what's my crime? I've only ever stayed focused on the work and given him every opportunity to make it better. And he just keeps behaving like a rabid pig. Hoover. Exactly. I think as women and mothers, we're taught to give grace until there's nothing left of us. But in times like these, sometimes it's good to be reminded that grace is wonderful until it compromises your integrity. I sometimes start to feel bad too, but I can guarantee you that he hasn't felt an ounce of guilt. He's too busy playing victim while you work your ass off to make a better movie that he gets credit for. Lively. I love you. Thank you for this. It's so true. Hoover. But as your friend, I don't want to interrupt your piece. I hate it when people tell me negative things. People say, I try not to do it to others. I don't want to be a safe space. Safe space. But sage works too. Lively. It's okay. He saged Sophia while she was holding my baby, so it's appropriate. Colleen. Living with him must feel like a fever dream. Lively. I wish his agent knew that this is entirely about Justin. Not that it matters, but it hurts my feelings for me and infuriates me as someone who has been held within your immense strength, that she would say to your face that it's me and not you who's asking for what's right and fair. Hoover, she texted it, and if she said it to my face, she would have gotten clocked. Instead, she got blocked. That rhymed. If Taylor ever needs lyrics, give her that line. Lively, onward. F the attention these people get out of our happy lives. I still want to know who Colleen Hoover was calling a twat. Lively. Between your text and the letter I just got from Lisa, the post-production supervisor, my heart is full, and they can distract from that. But they can't take that. Go to sleep. I love you, but I may love your new bag more. Okay. Hoover, love you too, but yes, the bag is on fire. Good night. Lively, it's going to be my thigh tattoo. What is it with these two and tattooing shit on themselves? And also, it's a good damn line. It's a damn good line, sorry. Colleen Hoover. It hit de moi. Cousin sent me that. Oh, I'm trying to see. Not to mention Blake Lively does following he seems to cut. Right, okay. Lively, yikes. Okay. Is there any more? Yes, of course there is. These are Warren Zavala and Blake Lively, 9th of August 2024. Zavala, I just read the Daily Mail article. I feel it puts enough out there. How are you feeling? I'm sure you're exhausted thinking about you. Lively, he hired Johnny Depp crisis management team. They literally had boys going after me and propping him up. Zavala, yes, I know. British woman named Melissa, but still. Zavala, early number are very high. On track for 51 mil. Let's see if it holds. Wowie. Anything with a 4 in front of is off the charts. Let's see. Lively. 5. Zavala. Ha ha ha. Okay, so they're just talking about the fact that Melissa Nathan has been hired as crisis PR. I mean, I do wonder what spooked them here about this. Was it the fact that Johnny Depp was falsely accused of something and then went to court and was proved to be innocent? Could that be what is troubling them? Because they keep framing this as, oh my God, Melissa Nathan, she was Johnny Depp's crisis management, right? They keep framing that as, they're trying to say, well, Johnny Depp was an abuser. Johnny Depp faced off with Amber Heard in Virginia in the court and won. And we saw the testimony, which was a car crash, but we all heard Amber Heard admit in those recordings that she abused Johnny Depp. So I wonder if that worries them, Are they concerned, from the perspective that potentially this is another, falsely accused man who's now being represented by Melissa Nathan and this is heading to court? I don't know. I'm now just thinking out loud. Oh, so many messages from her. This is Brandon Sklenar and Blake Lively, 12th to the 13th of August 2024. So she's sending something, a screenshot. Sklenar, wait, who is this? He liked the image. Lively, Evelyn. FYI, we're each looking to post resources for people experiencing DV. I can and should fill you in more first if you want to post also. So after the backlash, Lively is like, yeah, we need to post resources for people experiencing DB. Not during the entire promotion, after the backlash, after the premiere. Sklenar, great. Definitely getting hit with comments. Really grinding my gears. Lively. Sony is pulling together a graphic with organizations by region that were released in, getting that to us all ASAP. Sklenar, that's good. Definitely thinking we should hold off on that Creed video, given the way things are leaning in the comments and what he's putting out there. At the very least, I can show my friends and Courtney. Lively. No one is touching any special content until we get through this Baldoni shitstorm. This man is a monster to levels I never imagined, and I thought I saw it all. Sklenar. It's actually insane. He's projecting the exact opposite of everything, constructing all of it. Just praying it all comes out. I have no idea how. I'm sure once WME drops him, it'll snowball. That sounds like it's going to happen. Like they were planning WME. That was a certainty and a given. WME didn't actually drop him for another 4 months. Sklenar, naturally. Lively. I think at some point we're all going to have to confirm it, even if even anonymously or jointly. This is so painful and awful for everyone. He has an entire machine and team and bots prepared for this. None of us do, not even Sony, because none of us had anything to hide. This is all bullshit. They are saying this and she's spouting this with absolutely no evidence he's done anything. She hadn't even had the text messages from Stephanie Jones at this point, by the way. Sklenar, I agree. None of us deserve all the hate at all. I mean, it turns out you did. Sklenar, especially you, pissing me off so much. Just have to block it out. But every time I go on Insta, I read something. Lively. Yeah, I'm legitimately depressed and heartbroken, like an immense amount of pain. I'm sorry if it's been aimed at all of us, you included. What seems to be the problem here is that not one of them seems to accept that people just don't like the way that they are all behaving. And they're just convinced that, well, there's got to be something Justin's putting out there. And who's told him that? Where is the proof that where are they saying definitively that this is all coming from Justin Baldoni? Because the shit that come up about Lively was old interviews. And people just don't like the fact that they would go into places like Booked and Bonanza, doing interviews and various things, and refusing to even mention his name, especially even when the question was specifically like, what was it like to work with Justin? Do you think Justin did a great job directing? Even when the question was that closed and specifically was about something Justin had done, they would answer it in like a really broad way and then kind of deflect and talk about someone else and just flat out refuse to even acknowledge Justin Baldoni or mention his name. And it was absolutely disgusting to see it happening. And people reacted to that. But these bunch of narcissists just will not accept that people are reacting to the way that they were behaving. It was pathetic. It was really bad behavior. It was shameful. And they're sitting there going, oh, it's got to be coming from Justin Baldoni. Just no accountability, no taking of responsibility. Absolutely pathetic. Oh, this one's too large to upload to the docket. Okay. Oh, I've lost it now. Where is that? So this one. What is this? What? I mean, this is between Sarah Nathan and Jen Abel, so I'm not gonna. But it's under Blake Lively for some reason. I won't go through that. What's this? Is this? I'm trying to figure out, like, is this coming off Blake Lively's phone? Text messages, December 21st, 2024. Taylor Swift. Roy Orbison. Who the fuck is Roy Orbison? And Blake Lively. So this is the day that the the New York Times article come out and got Taylor Swift. You won. You did it. Roy Orbison. I don't know who that is. It's turning. They're reacting to the fact that Justin Baldoni has been dropped by WME. Taylor, and you fucking help so many people who won't have to go through this ever again. Roy Orbison, I think this is, oh my god, I can't remember the name. The person that Stephanie Jones went to get a message to Blake Lively. I think that's who this is. Anyway, so Roy Orbison, remember August. Taylor, never has a cancellation been reversed so fast. You guys don't understand how rare this is. To have proof and to take the perfect steps to bring that truth to the light. And that's how we feel about reading your text messages. Yeah, Ashley. I said Ashley. I can't remember her name, but Ashley. Lively. Ash. Like, my God, I love you so much. I would not be okay through any of this if it weren't for you. Taylor, can you believe she just called and was like, this PR chick just wants to get info to Blake? That means the world. Lively. It changed my life. 160. Oh, I've just read that one. Is this new ones as well? January 20th, yes. I'm not sure there's going to be any more. The scale of all the exhibits that have been filed, though, is just absolutely crazy. I mean, there's Blake Lively exhibits, but these are not text messages. And it's text messages specifically I'm looking for now. Just have a look, just to see what this is. Oh, this is messages. Okay, Ange Giannetti, Josh Greenstein. Blake Lively, 24th of June, 2024. Blake, good morning, Josh and Ange. Great call with the team today. PR and marketing. Just checking in on Wayfarer letter status. The PGA has been altered and are expecting my letter with all letters immediately. I have 18 letters, all but theirs. Ange, I just heard from Jamie at Wayfarer. Are you available to talk? Lively, yes. Greenstein, fucking dummies. Lively, yep. Okay. Okay, we'll see what else there is then. Could wish that some of these were better marked. No, this is her business stuff. I'm not doing that at the moment. What is this? Let's see. Says Josh Greenstein. Oh, so these are the PGA letters. Again, I want to do them separately. I've got that where I'm going to do the 18 PGA letters. Most of them are really short anyway, because, you know, what is there to say about Blake Lively? So these are messages. Ange Giannetti and Blake Lively, the 11th of August, 2024. Lively, thank you for the notes. I appreciate it. We'll get a 5 min. I'm possessed. This was a horrifying shoot, and the only way for me to make peace with that was the work and the success of the film. And everyone rallied behind in that. Everyone rallied behind that in the end, and I'm so grateful for everyone's hard work, yours included. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out, the film and the reception. I was sitting here today thinking about that first call in December 2022. Thank you for reaching out to Warren and bringing me onto this film. I wouldn't have done it had I known what it would have been like and what a loss that would have been in the long run. She's clearly saying that if I hadn't been involved in this film, that would have been a loss. You know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you 50 million opening weekend. Ange, Blake, $50 million. Your blood, sweat, tears, brilliant smarts, heart, and soul in every single frame. My God, it's incredible. Thank you 50 million times. And it's only Saturday night. Sorry, still looking for more text messages. Well, I think we're coming to close to the end anyway. What is this? Oh, that's another PGA letter. Sarah Grauman. I have no idea who that is. And Blake Lively, 20th of June, 2024. Sarah Grauman. Hi, here is a PDF of the letter. Sorry to text late. I wanted you to have it ASAP. If you need anything more, let me know. Excited to see this film. Lively. Thank you so much. No problem. It was very easy to do. It was all very true. Oh, for premiere, myself and Mel Licata, my assistant from It Ends With Us. Fun. Lively, amazing. Please send Mel my best. Wow, your letter literally made me emotional. Thank you so, so much. Sarah, you're welks. It's all very true. Happy to help. Okay. Okay, so that's Alex Axe's letter. Again, I'll do letters separately. Are we... Is that it? Let me just check. Did I open this one already? No, I didn't. Colleen Hoover, Blake Lively, 19th to 20th of May 2024. Hoover. Okay, awesome. Would love a preview call if you have time. I'm already being reached out to from Wayfarer, and I recently got a film agent. I don't have her info, but she's with UTA. Lively. Hey, I'm about to take off for Rome. Just tried you. Hoover, my empty living room. Be safe. Have fun. Lively. Shut the fuck up. This is insane. You need to live there forever. Where is this? My husband is from Vancouver, so we're always looking in BC for places. He loves that part of the world so much. Hoover. Redacted. I'm in love. I never want to leave. I love Josh so much. We're chatting again tomorrow, but I feel like he's a good one. Thanks for putting me in touch with him. Blake, oh my gosh. Josh gave me the password to watch again because he wants me to get you my thoughts ASAP. So I watched Justin's latest and yours side by side. I have a list of like 57 things I loved about yours more. You killed it. It's so hard in a theatre to truly focus when you're nervous and people are talking, but seeing all the improvements you made solidified an already solid decision. I'm going to bed, but we'll send you thoughts ASAP in the morning. I really think I really believe in this adaptation, and I think with this week's edits, you're doing it. It's going to be life changing. My God, thank you. I'm sorry, this is a day late. I know I told you it was great already, but I can't wait to type up all the whys and get them to you tomorrow. Lively. I can't stop reading this. This makes me so happy, and I'm relieved you connected with Josh. He's been the only person I've been able to trust and rely on in this whole process. He came in late, but came in strong. We've got this. LFG. Let's fucking go. Can't wait to get your notes. Hoover. Just sent you my thoughts. Lively. Amazing. Open it now. Hoover. Man, I highlighted them and the highlighting didn't work, and I want you to know how much green there was. Lively. I'm cackling. Smelling the food in the tinfoil. All of the things I thought but never bothered to articulate because you can only do so much for bad taste. Such great notes so far. Sorry, I'm live tweeting you. Going back to reading them. Hoover. She laughs at the messages. Lively. His name 3 times plus his picture. He doesn't just want a Lily poster, and he's insisted on filmed by as well as directed by. Filmed by is a controversial credit created by amateur filmmakers when they are the sole vision of the film in every facet. Oh. Hoover. Honestly, it should be just you on the post. Are you fucking joking? Colleen Hoover wanted Justin Baldoni cut out of the poster. Wow. When me and Taryn co-wrote a book, our foreign publishers insisted on making my name bigger than hers, and I wouldn't sign the contract until they made them the same size. Things like this make me so angry, especially when it's meant. But there's 2 of them in the fucking film. What's the problem? I don't understand, right? So you look at that picture, you've got Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, their names opposite sides, right? Above pictures of them. They're both in the film, they're both equal. What the fuck is Hoover on about? It's not the same. No one has made Justin Baldoni's name bigger. He's not taken over the film. And again, the sex card comes into play. Lively. Wow, that's really cool you did that. Yeah, it's pretty upsetting. I never care about a post or billing credit, but in this scenario, it actually has. I don't understand what she's hurt about. At the top, it's got based on the bestseller novel by Colleen Hoover. Then it's got Blake Lively, on the left with a picture of Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni on the right with a picture of Justin Baldoni. Yes, it's got a film by and it's got directed by Justin Baldoni, but that's true. It's still. Jesus. Hoover, they need better text reactions because hearts are too nice. It's too much. So just pretend that it's a huggy one. Hold on a minute. I thought we don't do huggy. I thought things were too huggy and you didn't like it. It was sexual harassment. Lively sends a like a smiling emoji with hearts around it. Oh, sorry, I'm getting annoyed. I'm triggered. I feel like Justin Baldoni just told me that he doesn't understand pop culture. That's how triggered I am. Hoover, oh come on, show off. Lively, huggy back at you. I just made it up. I'm a little too proud. It was custom order for you, but I'm going to have to use it again and again. Oh my God. All right, let me just check that this isn't one I've already looked at. I don't think it is. Yeah, I've already looked at that. So, okay, so we have now wrapped all the Blake Lively text messages. Fantastic. I'm going to go down and check. I sincerely hope this is it. I am sorry, I'm just looking through this stuff. I don't think there's anything, if anything at all, actually. Tennis size only, is that something? Yeah, so that's not going to go through that. I've read these as well. Haven't I? No? Or should we? Let's do it anyways. Let's plank. Okay. Blake Lively, Liz Plank, 23rd of May 2023. I've always considered Liz Plank the villain in this. Lively, you in any? And then she follows up with New York. Plank, sorry, just getting out of dinner. I'm in LA. Was thinking about you. How's your heart? Lively, no, did you move there? Sophia told me today you were. Plank, yes, I did move for this armchair show I'm launching, but I'll be back in New York City all the time. I just moved last week. It's all new. How are you? I hope things are easy for you. Can I support you in any way? Lively, congratulations. Sad for New York and us to lose you. I was going to invite you to set tomorrow. These people. Whoa. Plank, oh man, I would love to. You need your people. Based on what you told me, it sounds so nuts. I'm so sorry you have to deal with it. Lively, it's like HR nuts today. The both of them. I wasn't expecting that turn. I mean, it's been present, but today I came home and cried. I was out of town, or I would drag him to set with me tomorrow because you called it. I need my people. The next most intimidated person to them and grounding to me is you. You lucky duck. You got out of my SOS set visit plea. Plank, what? That's so insane. I'm so sorry. I hate knowing you're going through this. Should I get on the fucking plane? Lively, you're the best. You're right that they would. Plank, you're right that they would act totally differently around R, but it shouldn't take that. I hate this so much. Lively, it shouldn't, but it would. Plank, I just hate that they're cornering you like this. It feels so manipulative. Lively, they're not cornering me. Do they want to ruin their own movie? I truly don't get it. They're just being creeps. Plank, my blood is boiling. Lively, like keep your hormones to yourself. This is not mine and I don't want it. I don't want your gaze or words or tongue or videos of your naked wife. Yeah, it's shocking. Clowns. Plank, wow, oh my god, yes, can't they just let women work? And don't they have any idea of what it would mean for them to be doing this? I just find it so puzzling. I hate that they made you cry. I keep thinking I should have been more direct with the level of dysfunction. I thought maybe things had got better. And I know you already know this, but none of this is your fault. None of it is. You didn't do anything. Lively, I appreciate that, but don't hold that. I think I needed to do this movie for me in spite of them. You warned me, not to this level, but I saw there was more, and you were in a tricky situation. Not wanting to be responsible for me regretting anything, doing the movie or not doing the movie. You only considered my heart. I saw that, not theirs or yours even. I saw that, and I chose to face it. Plank. Well, I appreciate that, but I also think that they've never met their match. Like, I put up with a lot, most women do, and you're not, and I'm sure that's making them go even more nuts. You're confronting them to have to see who they really are, and that's their worst nightmare. You're meant to take this on because you're strong enough to, even though I wish you didn't have to. I've also purposely stayed out of it and haven't asked or talked to them at all about the film because I'm standing by you regardless. But I'm more than happy to get involved and slam some knuckleheads together. Lively, I'm good. I just wish you could come and witness it. They're clowns and actual dummies. I don't know how their asses haven't been handed to them often. You inspire me every day to speak truths. You are a big part why I feel empowered to face them and why this hasn't uprooted me because I came into it knowing. I'm going to go to bed now. I wish you were here and thank you for saying all of this. You're the best of friends. I'm so happy for you. Congrats on your new show. I hope you spend your energy on that and not ever again with anyone who drains any bit of you. Plank. I thought the exact same thing. It's astounding that they've gotten away with so much. You inspire me in more ways than you could possibly imagine, Blake, and I'm sorry you have to fight this. Get the rest you deserve. Take care of your garden. Take care of her garden. And don't doubt your doubt. They can't take any of your magic away from you, even if they wish they had even an ounce of it. And I'm here for you. Consider me your get on a plane if you say so type of friend. Text me tomorrow if it's too much, and you let me know I'm here. Lively, I love you. You're the very best. Okay, so that's it. I think that's pretty much all of the messages I've been through. Oh my god, that's exhausting. I'm going to go and have a lie down and some therapy before I go back. I'm probably going to go back to some more deposition transcripts, and I'm definitely going to get through the 18 PGA letters. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.